What up, peeps? This is Nez, and I'm just going to be doing a review of the Pocbuds open ear Bluetooth earbuds. As you can see right here, they're on Amazon. They're for $49, but they have a 40% coupon with them. So quick math, that comes out to about 30 bucks, maybe 27 bucks, somewhere around there. So, I mean, they're 90 hours, which is the reason why I buy them. All right, I consider myself a bit of an expert on earbuds. And the reason why I say that is because I only buy low budget earbuds that last for 90 hours or better. You know, I usually go about 70 hours or better because I use my earbuds and I hate having to constantly be charging them. I hate when they're constantly dying. So I only buy earbuds that last for a substantial amount of time. Now, obviously, the case has a lot to do with that, but I always have the case in my pocket. So I can always pop out one ear, pop in the other. And another thing that I like is when you can use one at a time. So I always got one in my ear at a time. I never really have both unless I'm working out or I'm going for a run or something like that. Then I'll have both in my ear. But other than that, when I'm just around the house, I'll generally only have one, get the maximum amount of time. So that way I'm not sitting there constantly plugging these bad boys up, charging them. So literally 90 hours, I'll probably charge this case once a week. That maybe a little bit more than a week. I have plenty of earbuds like this right here. I should do a quick review of this one. This one right here is 120 hours. So I have plenty of earbuds that last a long time, and I buy them on purpose because the technology coming out, Bluetooth 5.4, it's supposed to be better connections and all that stuff. But I digress. The review is about this. I just want to give you a brief synopsis of what I know about these. And these are good earbuds. I really like them. They're loud. Well, I shouldn't say loud. For earbuds, they're a nice volume. You can definitely hear them in your average room or average place with the average amount of noise. If you're in a loud room, you're not going to hear it. That's the same with any buds. I mean, unless you're like forcing them directly all the way in your ear canal, you're really not going to hear them in a loud room. But in your average room with average conversations and maybe the TV on, not at blasting, you could definitely hear these earbuds because this is exactly how I use them. I'm usually in the family room with my kids and my kids are watching something on YouTube or Disney or whatever have you, and they don't have it low, but it's not exactly blasting either. So I could definitely hear it over whatever my kids are watching while I'm sitting there, and I'm usually on this tablet right here on YouTube or whatever I'm watching. By all means, these are very good earbuds. I really like them. These are Bluetooth 5.3. I have the 16 millimeter drivers, so they're good earbuds, and the price is not bad either. I mean, I've gotten some that are better than these for less price, but I'll get into that in a few minutes. What I don't like about these, and I attribute it to the open ear standard being in its infancy. I haven't had any other open ear earbuds for me to compare, so I'm gonna have to get some to see if it's an open ear thing or if it's just this company thing. This is my first pair of earbuds, I'm gonna say, in probably 8 years or so, where the connection is not that great. Here's what I mean. Normally when I have, and I'm gonna use these as an example, okay? I've had these for a while. When I have this in my ear, I can walk anywhere in my house. I can generally walk out in my backyard. I can leave my tablet or my phone on the kitchen table or whatever have you, and I can walk anywhere in my house. I'm still connected. I could walk out my backyard, around the pool, I'm still connected. I could walk in the front yard, take the garbage out to the street, I'm still connected. It's not until I walk a considerable distance away where I'll get the notification in my ear that I'm disconnected. These right here, I feel like if I walk from one room to the next, they're constantly disconnecting. Now, I've done it to where I wore them both. I have one or the other, and if I get more than like 10 feet away from the device, or if I get to the point where there's like a wall or two in between me and whatever device, it gets disconnected. Now, at first I thought maybe it was my phone. Now, right now, the phone that I'm rocking is a Galaxy Foldable, so it's a fairly new phone, and I'm getting disconnected from that. So then I try connecting to my tablet because I noticed that my tablet generally have a stronger connection to Bluetooth. And I was getting maybe like 1 or 2 feet more with my tablet, but nowhere near the 33 feet that you're supposed to get with Bluetooth. And not for nothing, Bluetooth 2 and 3.0, you were getting 33 feet. We're at Bluetooth 5.3. And like I said, this one right here is Bluetooth 5.0. And I'm getting at least 50 feet before I hear a disconnect. 50 feet. And that's with walls, a whole house in between the device and my earbuds. And I'm still connected. And once I get to around between 45 and 50 feet, that's where I start hearing the disconnection in my ear. So outside of the whole disconnection thing, these are good earbuds. Here, I'm going to put one in my ear so you can see what it looks like. Real quick, this is actually what it looks like inside the case. So you see right here, and it's a fairly decent size. Let me compare it to my other Bluetooth. This is my other Bluetooth earpiece, just so you can see the differences in size. All right. See, this one is longer, and this one is more like the part that goes around your ear is big, and then you have this big thing sitting behind your ear. And whereas this, you just have this, the hook going around your ear, and all the electronics are in the part that delivers the sound. And let me just show you what it looks like in my ear real quick. Okay, this is what it looks like in my ear, just so you can see. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm trying to do the best I can, letting you see. So you can see it actually sits, and the sound comes out right there. And it's, like I said, it's pretty good sound. Like right now, I'm sitting in my car, and it's quiet. These things will be blasting. I'd have to turn the volume down a little bit. So, I mean, it has pretty good sound. But the other thing I want to talk to you about this is that as you see on this Bluetooth right here, as you see, there's a button. That button controls, depending on how many taps you make, or presses, I should say, you can control the volume or pause and stop or whatever. This right here, there's like a touch sensitive, two little doohickeys on there. They pick and choose what they want to do. Like sometimes I'll tap them. It says to tap twice for volume up or down. I'll tap it twice and it'll change to the next song or go to the next video. In the instruction booklet, it has all different kind of taps you tap that you would tap on here in order to make it do different things. And none of it does exactly what it says. Well, consistently. It does, I guess, when it feels like it, but on a consistent basis, it doesn't. So they need to work on that. Maybe they should put an actual physical button in there. I don't know. And a lot of times I'm tapping on the thing and nothing's happening at all. And then another thing that bothers me is like, there's no way for me to turn it on or off by just pressing on there somewhere. I just have to take it off, put it in the case, which is not the end of the world. But what if I walk somewhere and it gets disconnected? Which it's highly likely with this if I walk more than like 10 feet in my house, and when you're disconnected for more than a minute, it shuts off. So now I got to come back and take it off my ear, put it back in the case, wait a minute, then open the case back up so that way it reconnects back and then put it back in my ear. Whereas with these right here, if I go too far and it disconnects and I cut range, I just hold the button down there, it'll turn back on and then it'll reestablish the connection. And just as simple as that. And every other Bluetooth I've ever owned does the exact same thing. This is the only one that I've ever had a problem with. And this is the reason why I'm doing such a long video on a Bluetooth, because I want to make sure that I point out this. And I've watched a lot of videos on the Amazon page about these Bluetooths, and everybody's just talking about how good they are and how the sound is good, but no one's really talking about the capabilities and anything bad about it. And I attribute that to probably the fact that they were sent them and they don't want to get a bad review because they get sent other free things. Well, I don't do that. I buy my stuff and I give my honest review. If you want to send me anything, that's great, but I'm giving my honest review. If I love the product, I'll give it all the praise in the world. But if I don't like the product, I'm going to talk about it. And it's not that I don't like it, because I won't be using this for my phone. I will be using it for my tablet, because if I know I'm going to walk far away from my tablet, I'm just going to take it out of my ear. Whereas this right here is pretty much in my ear all day, because not only are these 120 hours, but this single one is 18 hours on one charge. So I can literally wake up in the morning, throw this in, and not have to worry about it. It's powered all my ear all day long. So, and I never get disconnected from my phone. So that's why this stays in my ear all day. And this right here is just for my tablet, because I'm only watching videos or playing video games on my tablet. So this could be fine. If I need to walk away from it, I'll just take it out of my ear real quick, set it next to the tablet, come back, pop it back in my ear. So like I said, it's not a bad Bluetooth. It works. It sounds great. It feels good in the ear. It's very comfortable. It just has a problem with maintaining a connection beyond like 8 or 10 feet. So take that how you will. I'll drop the links in the description for it, which will be for this. Hopefully you can catch that 40% off They need to maybe discount a little bit more for a fixed connection issue. Maybe if this was like $20, it'd be worth. I wouldn't be complaining about the fact that it disconnects. But because if you don't have that sale, it's $50 and it can't maintain a connection the way it's supposed to, it's definitely not worth $50. It's barely worth $27, $30 with that issue. But $50, definitely not worth it with that issue. So if they come out with a revised version of it and they fix that connection issue, then yeah, I can justify maybe $40. Okay, but like I said, these right here, I believe I paid $24 for these. No, less, because I had a coupon with this too. It was like 20% off. So I believe I ended up getting these for like $20. And these are rock solid. They're IPX7 waterproof. I've literally jogged out in the rain. I've dropped them in puddles, picked them back up, put it back in, no issues. Like I said, each earbud lasts like 18 hours on a single charge. The case is 120 hours total that you get out of it. I'm only charging this bad boy like once every other week. I'm charging this bad boy, so I'll drop this in this video also, and I'm also going to do a review on this because I think this right here is probably the standard now. No, actually, I have another pair that's equally as good. Maybe I'll do a review of both of those. And that's what I think I'm going to start doing. You're hearing it first here. I'm going to start doing a review of earbuds because I have so many of them, and I'm so good with them, and I know a lot about them. Maybe I should just start passing on the information so that way people are more aware of what they're getting. And because the companies, they change, like look at the name of this company. This company is called Pocbuds. I mean, these Chinese people, they just thinking of anything to name their products. And I guarantee you that these Pocbuds probably won't even be available in 6 months. It'll be a different company with the same thing, but just a different name. So Pocbuds as a company won't even be around in 6 months. And that's how it usually goes with a lot of Chinese technology. Real quick, I'm gonna look for these and see if these are still available. Hold on. Okay, they're still available. Okay, so I stand corrected. And the price went up on them. You know, like I said, I initially got them for like $20 with a coupon, but now they're up to 27 because they realize what a good product they have here. And look, it's more time than I thought. I thought it was 120 hours. This is 130 hours. IPX7 waterproof, 4 microphones, crystal clear conversation. This is the one. I'm definitely going to drop the links to this down in the description of any review I do about earbuds because, like I said, this is probably standard, especially for the price. So I know the review isn't about these bad boys, which is what are they called? The OCCIAM store earbuds, whatever. I'm gonna have to come up with another name. Maybe I'll just call them the OCCs, or the OCAMs. There it goes again. I was just talking about the names that these Chinese companies give their products. But the Pocbuds, they're worth getting. I mean, the case is a nice case, nice slim case. It fits in your pocket really well. I mean, when you look at the difference, and this one's thick and this one's long and skinny. So when you look at the difference, I mean, this one definitely fits in your pocket a lot better than this one does. But this is a more substantial case. And not for nothing, this case can double as a phone charger. So you could plug a cord in here and top off your phone. I mean, I believe it's only like 3,000 milliamps. Most batteries in most phones these days are about 4,000 milliamps. So 75% is better than nothing, But this is the review of the Pocbuds. I will drop the links down in the description. Definitely cop these. Just knowing that they're probably better suited for media and not for all-around use with your phone. Great for a tablet or using with your laptop to where you're not going to be walking far away from it because you'll constantly be getting frustrated with all the disconnections. So, but nonetheless, cop these. I'm Nez, and I'm out this piece.